Hello, I'm Joanna Quintrell. I'm a spiritual director and I'm also director of Journey Center Online. This is a brief introduction to the wonderful, life-giving spiritual practices of silence and solitude. These have been practiced by people all over the world for many, many centuries. About 20 years ago, I found myself in a spiritual crisis. Even though my life's work was leading others to drink deeply from the living water, nourishing themselves for their spiritual journey, I had to admit and realize that within myself, I was more like a dried up desert. This was a painful realization because I had to also realize that no one had ever truly taught me how to tend to my own inner life. And as a result, my spirituality had become externalized. I was focused on everyone and everything out there, and I was neglecting in here. You can imagine how grateful I was when the Spirit helped me to discover that there were spiritual practices rooted in the contemplative tradition that would help me. And they did. Over many months, this dry desert became transformed into what I would call a well-watered garden. Oh, I'm so grateful. I found that I could enter more fully into those practices by taking time away with myself and the Holy One in personal retreat. In the midst of my busy life, it was more challenging, not impossible, but definitely more challenging. I think for many of us, perhaps most of us, life is full and noisy. I don't know about you, but for me, it feels like that there is constantly information and stimulation and situations just coming at me all the time. And there just doesn't seem to be room to breathe. I think we've lost, most of us, this treasure of the practice of silence, inner silence and outer silence. And then, of course, there's the practice of solitude, this stepping out of life as we normally live it, to be with ourselves, to be with the holy. I think many of us are not familiar with that practice at all. And the truth is that I've discovered we need both of those practices so much to live life as we were designed to live it, fully, in healthy ways, in grounded ways, in ways that allow us to bring our gifts and strengths to the world, to our communities, to live life with healthy and vibrant relationships. All of that flows from tending to our inner life. And again, these two practices of silence and solitude are so very helpful to that. I'd like to put up 3 quotes right now for you to ponder on this topic. And I'd also like to invite you to feel free to pause after I read each one. Just pause the recording and take time to sit with these words and see if there's something here for you. From Gunilla Norris: when we make room for silence, we make room for ourselves. Silence invites the unknown, the untamed, the wild, the shy, the unfathomable, that which rarely has a chance to surface within us. Wayne Mueller shares this with us. Because we do not rest, we lose our way. Poisoned by the hypnotic belief that good things come only through unceasing determination and tireless effort, we can never truly rest. And for want of rest, our lives are in danger. And lastly, this wonderful quote from Parker Palmer. Solitude eventually offers a quiet gift of grace, a gift that comes whenever we're able to face ourselves honestly, the gift of acceptance, of compassion for who we are as we are. As we allow ourselves to be known in solitude, we discover that we are known by love. Beyond the pain of self-discovery, there is a love that does not condemn us, but calls us to itself. This love receives us as we are. At Journey Center Online, we offer a number of ways to enter into silence through our prayer and meditation groups. These can be experienced live if you're available at the time that we offer them. And we've recorded some also if you're not. That's one way to experience silence. We've also brought together silence and solitude in what I call the art of personal retreat taking. If you click on the link below, it will take you to our contemplative retreats page on our website at journeycenter.org. And you'll find there a number of things to support you if you want to say yes to the invitation to explore these two practices. First of all, you will find a free 55-minute workshop that I've given where we explore in much more depth silence, solitude, and personal retreat taking. You'll also find a suggested reading list on this topic, and that page is also where we will post any upcoming contemplative retreat experiences that we've designed and made available to you. So we do hope that you'll click on that link and visit us, and may you be blessed as you explore the practices of silence, solitude, and taking time alone with yourself and the Holy One. The Journey Center invitation in closing is this: come as you are, encounter the holy, and see what happens. Blessings to you.